Warning: the actions performed in this YouTube video are performed by a confident person with training and experience. Around entering coal mines, we advise discretion. Do not attempt. Enjoy the video.
Every tub of coal that leaves the face is filled by hand. 5,000 New Zealand coal miners produce more than 2.5 million tons of coal every year. Every ounce of that large total is won by men who work in darkness among many dangers. Even the explosives that help them cannot be placed without labor on the drill, and no shot can be fired until the pick has first cleared away.
Hi explorers, and welcome back to the channel. The Forsaken Explorer NZ here, and I'm here on an explore to check out this old abandoned mine that was mined from the late 1800s through till the early 1900s. And I'm joined on the explore today of Exploring with Mark, and we're going to check this out. We've got all our safety gear, we've got ropes, harnesses, we have gas detector, we've got walkie-talkies in case we need to check a section out for safety first. We've got everything that we need. We're going to check this old relic of a miner's past and have a look and show some great history to all of you. So welcome to another explore. Let's get on with the adventure.
Alright, just before we head into the mine, just outside we've found a mine cart here. It's got some hanging hooks on there, so it must have been for an overhead cableway. We are up high, so I'd imagine they had tracks to out here, because there's some train tracks just over here, and then went onto a cableway off this edge here, because we're very up high in the mountains here in the west coast region. And where do we see those tracks? Oh, no, I can't see them. Yeah, we saw some tracks up here. It's definitely the top of a cableway system here. You can see there's the edges of the tracks there. And it probably went to a cableway from here, because we're up very, very high in the mountains here, the west coast. Right, we'll head in. Right, we're getting towards the entrance here. Some pipes and stuff here. Sounds very wet inside. Right, so Mark's just doing some photography and we'll both enter in there. Might be possibly a tad flooded in there, but we'll find out. Definitely a side tunnel that's wet and another tunnel, but we'll have a little bit of a look. It's got a gas detector going here. We haven't yet entered, but in the doorway, which I've seen gas in doorways before, there's no gas, so that's good. We'll keep that going well in there. So already we see a side passage here, and I've deliberately shut that one off. We have a passage off to the left, which is very flooded. Then we have a dry passage to the right here. Right, so our left passage here is definitely very flooded at the moment. I can hear waterfall. We have had heavy rain. It's literally just finished raining. Our right passage here looks like it's dry, I should say. So we'll explore here. Still got our gas detector running. Looks like there's a side passage up and over here that looks like it's being deliberately shut off as well. That's 100% flooded behind the wall here. So that won't be doable to go into there. We have some train tracks still in place in this tunnel. Look at that. Pulley system. Would have pulled the carts on the cable. Some tracks in here. Very narrow gauge track, these ones. Wow. Overhead chain here on this timber here. There's a miner's tool there, an old chisel. Chiseling for coal, plenty of coal left behind. Train tracks still intact, but it looks like they've seen better days. Bit of a trench here, which is undercut from water flowing through here. And so that other side tunnel, when it fills right up, backflows into here. So we're probably going to find some water further in the mine. Got another pulley system here. I can hear a really strong rush of water up here. Almost like a waterfall of water up ahead. Okay, so we have had sections of the roof come down in here. Just through this section, and then it's dry again. We've got supports just over there in this area. It's just this one section here that's come down. So it's the first signs of some of the roof coming down. So this is where you don't go anywhere near the ceiling or touch the ceiling or anything like that. And you look out for ones that look like they're loose and stay away. This is where experience comes in. You know, if you've got a safety helmet, chuck it on. But I wouldn't recommend anyone coming into these places. Wow, there's a lot of water in here. I can just hear it flowing. Now we have another side tunnel through here. It goes a long way. Well, let's need to get you some bit of climbing here. Just one moment. Right, I needed two hands. I've got my handheld camera. Wow, let's look in there. All the supports are holding the ceiling up all the way through there. Oh, and it goes back this way too. Uphill. Some piping and stuff in here. There's possum tracks in here by the looks of it. Even little paw prints or... Wow, there's a big flow of water up here. I can hear it. Let's check the gas detector. Still zero. No gas in here this far. The flow of water up here just sounds insane. This is crazy. There's a lot of water moving There it is, there's a waterfall in here. There's another blocked off side tunnel through there. Another pulley. Wow. Now we have a waterfall inside the mine. Wow, just wait for Mark to catch up. We'll determine whether or not we're actually going to continue. It looks very treacherous from this point. Wow. We've got a side tunnel here. It links into the waterfall area. The supports holding the ceiling are gone here. There's no cracks. You've just got to look for cracks. I mean, sometimes they self-support. Don't touch the ceiling. So it's coming from here. That side passage we saw on the way in, that was flooded. It's flowing this way. A lot of foam in the water here. No supports from here, they're all on the ground. Black polythene here. Well, we'll just catch up with our Mark up here. You can see his light. Tell him the outcome of what we've discovered. We have a large side tunnel here as well. Wow. Railway tracks and stuff in there too. Wow, that's a very large side tunnel. Oh, that goes back some way. It looks like there's an incline that goes uphill there. Possibly. And to the left. Wowee. Right, we're back past the waterfall section. We've got Mark with us now. And there's some pipes, deliberate pipes in here. It's like they're using this as a waterway these days. The waterfall seems to stick to one side, so we'll stick to the opposite side and see what we can find. Might be rather sludgy in here. She's really flowing though. Might be a summer explore, this one. We are autumn, getting very close to winter and slipping over, but I didn't slip over. Wire. Probably some detonation wire. plastic, which is more newer. There's a shaft here that goes underwater. Let's check the gas detector. No gas in here still. Good airflow. Small collapse here. Roof beam's just doing its job. This other one's tipped over and there's a rock come down here. No cracks or loose pieces at the moment. Big chunk of coal on that. This is the roof, was the roof. How much further do we go? Back to solid beams again. Well, somewhat rotten, but holding the ceiling up. You've got to think a lot of the ceiling will hold up without it. I mean, you go to a natural cave and they don't have any beams holding the ceiling up. Ooh, what have we got here? All black polythene there. It just keeps going down the mountainside. Look at this white stuff. Ooh, look, another pulley there. Still holding up the ceiling. Still working, no ceiling come down. Waterfall seems to be slowing down a bit now. Getting a bit quieter. Wow, it really goes up there. Wow. Here's it there. Wonder if they had a bit of water in here when they mined in here. Oh yeah, the water disappears out the side tunnel here. Doesn't continue down the shaft any further, so we'll be in for a dry shaft from here onwards. By the looks of it. Runs and goes out a side hole here. Oh right, there's a massive side tunnel. It goes that way from here. That'll be that big tunnel we saw earlier on the right. That was going parallel. And we're dry now. Another large tunnel going uphill there. Right, we'll come back to you See what we find down here? Just as we turn the camera off, Mark discovers this old cart ruins here, still on the tracks, with some coal in it. Only the wheels are intact now these days. Wow. There's another cart here that we've just discovered. And this tunnel is the one that has all the water in here now. Tipped over cart upside down, it's come off, it's, being derailed. Someone's very bad at driving. Overloaded their cart and she come off. It gets very crumbly from this point onwards, and in actual fact we're going to have to be very careful from here. Some of the ceilings come down, some of the ceiling supports are rotten, so we'll get back to you. We're going to check our safety first. So we see there's a junction here, left track and the right track. One goes down there to the right, one goes to the left. Either which way you go, they're both going to a large collapse ring which we're not going to enter, and one to the right narrows and the water would flow out. Water's got to go somewhere, that it gets narrow and crumbly. So the mine is pretty much good. There's a couple of small rock falls here and there. Most of the pillars are still holding the roof up and they're tight with the wedges in there. There's the old one not, like that one, but on this side where it never had a pillar is still fine. Small pieces come down, but mostly safe. Mostly safe. Right, so we're out near the entry now. Entry exit, I guess you could call it. Probably initially an exit point. The entry point probably would have been wherever this came in from. It definitely would be a through and through mine, I would say, without a doubt, because why would you have railway tracks going to a dead end? I mean, you've got to get the coal out somehow, but that water's getting out at the other end. I'll see if I can research this mine, find the name of this mine. I'm pretty sure I know what the name of the mine is, but it's quite unsafe, so I don't think I'll be mentioning the name of the mine in this video, because I don't want other people coming here that are not experienced at doing this, like me and Mark are, and getting injured or hurt. So we'll see you on the outside. Well, explorers, we're going to head down the mountainside and get out of the bush and head back to civilization. And if you did like this video exploring these really old coal mines from the late 1800s and early 1900s, then please do remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And please do push that bell notification button and comment down below. And we'll catch you on the next one very soon. I'm sure me and Mark will be out finding many more coal mines. But that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Forsaken Explorer is over and out.
lost in the flame. Echoes of time call out his name. Crumbling stones, secrets unsaid. He walks with the voices of the dead. He rides the back roads, dust in his eyes, drawn to the ruins where history lies. A camera in hand, conviction in heart. He steps through the door where shadows start. Cobwebs and silence, echoes and fear. He speaks to the past no one wants to hear. No gold does he take, no mark does he leave. He honors the dead and the stories they weave. He's the forsaken explorer, the watcher of walls, through haunted halls where memory calls. In shadows he stands, alone salvation, a voice in the dust of dilapidation. A rusted bell tower, a shattered school, a cursed asylum where madness ruled. He feels the cold breath, he hears the old screams, but he'll chase every nightmare to capture the dream. Through tunnels forgotten, catacombs deep, he treads with respect while the restless sleep, guarding the echoes from vandals and flame. Each sacred decay still speaks a name. No relic is stolen, no graffiti disgrace. He's a knight of the ruins, defending their grace. He's the forsaken explorer, the watcher of walls, through haunted halls where memory calls. He honors the past, resists desecration, guarding the bones of dilapidation. He's seen the face in the shattered glass, felt fingers brush as he tries to pass, but he holds the line, never turns away. He'll shine the light